Thank you so much, Robert calling from Ocala. What do you say we stick with the Robert train and head to Robert calling from Longwood?
All
Go ahead,
right.
Robert. You're on with Larry Perry.
Robert, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
I have a 1989 S10 pickup with a 2.5 engine in it.
All right.
I'm the original owner. And I'm getting oil in the air filter.
Okay. Well, Robert, it's like this. How many miles do you have on this motor?
165.
Yeah. When you start getting so much crankcase pressure that it's causing oil to go back in to the air cleaner, that's usually an indication that there's cylinder wall and or ring wear in the engine itself. And what happens is when your piston is coming up on compression stroke, some of that compression is actually bleeding past the rings, and that pressure is actually getting into the crankcase. And the pressure is so great that it's actually pushing oil and vapor out of the crankcase vent system into the air cleaner housing. And then that will cause the air filter to become saturated with oil. So, you know, it's one of them situations. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're going to be a candidate most likely in the near future for either a reman motor or a rebuild. And what would have to take place to fix your motor would be to, pull it apart and then have the cylinders bored, probably 30 thousandths over if it's original, and put 30 thousandths oversize pistons and rings in it, and go ahead and give it a valve job and make sure you got good bearings on the crank. And on that engine there, I believe it's timing gears, and that'd have it ready for another 150 plus thousand mile. But to verify everything I'm saying 100%, a person can do a dry compression test and then do what is called a wet compression test. Dry compression test is going to tell you what they are dry on each cylinder when you run the compression test, and then when we add just a small amount of oil into each cylinder, and then we rerun that compression test. As long as you're within no difference, or within, I think it is 10%, you're still in a serviceable situation. But if, let's say we've got 130 pounds of compression across the board in all the cylinders, then we put that little bit of oil in each one of them, and then all of a sudden we got 175 to 185 pounds of compression, that means that cylinder walls and the piston rings have seen their better days, and that's why you've got so much crankcase pressure emitting oil and vapor back up into the air cleaner housing itself. I do appreciate your call, and who knows, if you're going to keep the vehicle and you want to get another 150,000 mile out of it, give us a call. We'll repower that thing with a Jasper, and they'll guarantee it for 100,000 mile. You have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Thank you very much.
All right.